Math Module 4, Lesson 27. I can solve problems involving fraction division. Make sure everything I do in the video, you do in your workbook. Pause to catch up, rewind to rewatch. Good luck! Problem number 1. Mrs. Silverstein bought 3 mini cakes for our birthday party. She cut each cake into quarters and plans to serve each guest 1/4 of a cake. How many guests can she serve with all her cakes? Draw a model to support your response. So let's look at the question again. How many guests can she serve with all her cakes? So what's the number of guests she can serve? So let's look at what we know. She has 3 mini cakes. She cut each into quarters. And she plans to serve 1 guest, because it says each. So 1 guest gets 1/4. So I know I have my 3 mini cakes. And I'm cutting them into quarters. So each one's getting 4ths. So how many guests can I serve? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 guests can be served. Let's prove that with our division. So I know I have my total of 3 divided by, well, I want to cut it into quarters. So quarters is 1/4. What we learned in our previous lesson is 3, and I can convert that division to times. And I'm going to find the inverse of 1/4. The inverse of 1/4 is 4. So 3 times 4 is equal to 12. So 12 guests. Make sure you showed all your work and included your answer statement. Problem number 2. Mr. Pham has 1/4 a pan of lasagna left in the refrigerator. He wants to cut the lasagna into equal slices so he can have it for dinner for 3 nights. How much lasagna will he eat each night? Draw a picture to support your response. So, here's my question. I always focus on that first. How much lasagna will he eat in 1 night? All right. So how much, like the number of lasagna? So what do I know? He has 1/4 of a pan of lasagna that's left over. He wants to cut the lasagna into equal slices, love, and he wants to have it for 3 nights. So I have 1/4 of a pan divided into 3 nights. Well, based on what I've learned already, I can do 1/4 times the 1/3. And so 1 times 1, my numerator is 1. 4 times 3, my denominator is 12. So 1/12 of the pan. Let's prove this with a diagram since, it is part of the requirements. So I have 1/4 of my pan left. So here's my whole pan. I've only got 1/4 of it left. And I'm splitting it over 3 nights. So my 1/4 is split over 3 nights. So it's cut into thirds. But I can't just cut the 1/4. I have to cut the 2nd fourth in thirds, the 3rd fourth in thirds, and the 4/4. So how much do I get over my 3 nights? I get 1 out of, well, how many total pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1/12. So Let's write our answer in a answer statement. He will eat 1/12 of the pan each night. Make sure you showed all your work. Problem number 3. The perimeter of a square is 1/5 of a meter. Part A. Find the length of each side in meters. Remember, this is a square, so we know that each side is the same. So we need to draw a picture to support. Well, how many sides does a square have? So a square is equal to 4 sides. That's an equal sign. So I have my 1/5 of a meter. That's my perimeter, divided by my 4 sides. Well, I know that's going to be 1/5 times the inverse of 4, which is 1/4. 1 times 1 is 1. 5 times 4 is 20. So 1/20th of a meter. Now we're proving it with a tape diagram because it says draw a picture. So I need to start with 1/5 of a meter. So I need my meter, and then I have to make it into fifths. And all I have is 1/5, so that's all I'm shading. And in my 1/5, I need to divide it into the 4 sides. So into fourths. And now I can't just do it for the 1/5 of a meter I have to do it for the 2nd fifth, the 3rd fifth, the 4th fifth, and the 5th fifth. So what is the length of one side? Because it's a square, all the sides are the same. It's going to be 1 out of, well, how many pieces? I have 4 in 1, so 4 times 5 is, so 1/20th of a meter. So that's my final answer for part A. So let's look at part B. How long is each side in? So in one side, in centimeters. Oh, well, if I know 1/20th is meters, so remember 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So I'm going to put my 1 meter on the bottom, 100 centimeters on top, canceling out my meters because I have 1 in the numerator, 1 in the denominator. I'm left with only centimeters. 1 times 100 is 100. 20 times 1 is 20. But you know what? I forgot to simplify. Make life easy first. Goodness gracious. Well, I can simplify 20 and 100. I know 5 20s go into 100. So 100 divided by 20 is 5. 20 divided by 20 is 1. So let's do this over. Numerators. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 1 is 1. So 5 centimeters is equal to 1/20th of a meter. Make sure you showed all your work.